If stone could tell stories, these cliffs would speak of ancient deserts, powerful rivers, and millions of years of change. They would tell of towering sand dunes that once stretched beyond the horizon, of shifting continents, of floods, storms, and relentless winds that slowly transformed an endless desert into one of the most breathtaking landscapes on Earth. This is Zion National Park, a place that doesn't demand your attention with noise, but earns it through quiet grandeur. Here, sandstone walls rise more than 2,000 feet above the canyon floor. Sunlight dances across cliffs that change color throughout the day. And a river, modest in size but extraordinary in determination, continues a journey that began millions of years ago, hidden within the rugged landscapes of southwestern Utah. Zion is a land of remarkable contrasts. Towering rock formations stand beside peaceful cottonwood groves. Dry desert slopes give way to cool riverbanks. Narrow slot canyons open into vast valleys, and delicate hanging gardens flourish from seemingly solid stone. At first glance, Zion appears timeless. Yet everything here is constantly changing. The Virgin River still carves its way through the canyon. Seasonal storms reshape narrow passages. Towering cliffs slowly surrender to gravity. Even today, nature continues the work it began countless ages ago. But Zion is more than an extraordinary landscape. It is a living sanctuary. More than 1,000 species of plants have adapted to survive here. Desert bighorn sheep scale impossible cliffs with remarkable confidence. Golden eagles soar high above the canyon. The endangered California condor glides silently on rising currents of warm desert air. And beneath the shade of ancient cottonwood trees, countless smaller creatures quietly thrive. Every canyon has a beginning, but Zion's story began long before the first river ever touched these cliffs. To understand this landscape, we must travel back nearly 250 million years to a world almost impossible to imagine. At that time, this region looked nothing like the dramatic canyon we see today. Instead, it was covered by shallow seas that advanced and retreated over millions of years. As the waters came and went, they left behind layers of mud, limestone, and sand. Each layer became another page in Earth's geological history. Then the climate began to change. The seas disappeared. The land grew hotter and drier. Powerful winds swept across an immense desert that stretched farther than the eye could see. Towering sand dunes, some rising hundreds of feet into the air, slowly migrated across the landscape. Grain by grain, year after year, century after century. Those dunes continued to grow. Over countless ages, the immense weight of new sand compressed the older layers beneath. Minerals carried by groundwater slowly cemented the grains together. What had once been a vast sea of shifting sand gradually transformed into solid rock. Today, those ancient dunes form the spectacular Navajo sandstone cliffs that define Zion National Park. If you look closely, you can still see the sweeping cross-bedded patterns preserved within the canyon walls. These graceful lines are the frozen footprints of an ancient desert, a reminder that every towering cliff was once a moving sand dune shaped by the wind. Some landscapes are admired from a distance. Zion invites you to step inside them. Rather than standing before the scenery, you become part of it. Towering sandstone walls surround every trail. The sound of flowing water echoes through the canyon. and with every turn, the landscape reveals another masterpiece, shaped by millions of years of patience. At the heart of the park lies Zion Canyon. Nearly 15 miles long and carved by the Virgin River, it is the soul of Zion National Park. Here, sheer sandstone cliffs rise more than 2,000 feet above the valley floor. Their immense scale creates a feeling that is both humbling and unforgettable. The canyon changes constantly throughout the day. Morning sunlight slowly reaches the highest cliffs first. Golden light descends across the canyon walls. By afternoon, the sandstone glows in brilliant shades of cream, orange, and deep crimson. As evening arrives, long shadows stretch across the valley, transforming familiar landscapes into entirely new scenes. Nearby, 3 massive sandstone formations stand quietly above the canyon floor. Known as the Court of the Patriarchs, these towering cliffs were named after biblical figures by early settlers who believed the landscape possessed a sacred grandeur. Whether viewed from the valley below or from distant overlooks, their immense presence dominates the surrounding landscape. Perhaps no destination within Zion inspires more anticipation than Angel's Landing. Rising nearly 1,500 feet above the canyon floor, this narrow sandstone summit has become one of the world's most famous hiking destinations. The trail begins gently. Gradually climbing through shaded switchbacks, then ascending the remarkable series of steep turns known as Walter's Wiggles. From there, the route narrows dramatically. Chains anchored into the rock assist hikers as they carefully follow a slender sandstone ridge toward the summit. The reward is extraordinary. From the top, Zion Canyon unfolds in every direction. The Virgin River winds through the valley below. Towering cliffs stretch toward the horizon. And the vastness of the landscape becomes impossible to fully comprehend. For many, it is one of the most unforgettable views in North America. From a distance, Zion can look almost lifeless. There is rock everywhere, dry slopes, sun-baked cliffs, and vast stretches of desert exposed beneath an unforgiving sky. But look a little closer, and the canyon begins to move. A bird circles high above the cliffs. A mule deer disappears quietly into the trees. A lizard warms itself on a sandstone ledge. And somewhere in the distance, a desert bighorn sheep carefully makes its way across a slope that seems almost impossible to climb. Zion is far from empty. Its wildlife has simply learned how to live quietly. The park contains several distinct ecosystems created by dramatic changes in elevation, temperature, water, and terrain. A short distance can separate a dry desert landscape from a cool forest. And that remarkable variety allows an extraordinary range of species to survive within the park. One of Zion's most impressive residents is the desert bighorn sheep. These powerful animals are perfectly adapted to the steep terrain. Their hooves contain soft, flexible pads that provide remarkable grip on rock. They can climb narrow ledges and steep slopes with an ease that seems almost impossible. Mule deer are another familiar sight. They are often seen along the riverbanks and beneath the shade of cottonwood trees. Their large ears, which resemble those of a mule, allow them to detect sounds from remarkable distances. At dawn and dusk, when temperatures are cooler, they become more active. For visitors lucky enough to encounter them, a deer standing quietly beneath the towering canyon walls can create one of Zion's most peaceful moments. But not every animal is so easy to find. Mountain lions also inhabit the wider Zion region. These solitary predators are masters of concealment. Their tawny coats blend naturally with the sandstone and desert vegetation. They move mostly at night or during the quiet hours of dawn and dusk. Most visitors will never see one, and that may be exactly how the mountain lion prefers it.